Kitchen, we're focusing on a heart-healthy meal because this month is
American Heart Month.
All right, this is Jessica Ivey. She's a registered diet nutrition expert. All right, what are we making today?
So heart disease remains the leading cause of death for Americans, but there are several things that you can do to reduce your risk. So that's being physically active, maintaining a healthy weight, and eating a healthy diet.
Okay.
So today I've partnered with the Egg Nutrition Center to show you how to make these roasted vegetable grain bowls, and this recipe is Heart Check certified by the American Heart Association.
All right.
So the first thing you want to do is to prep your veggies. Now whenever you're cutting vegetables, you want to be sure that all the pieces are about the same size so that it cooks evenly. Okay. And I've got sweet potato, squash, zucchini, and red onion. The American Heart Association says that the best way to get the vitamins and minerals that you need to be healthy is to eat a wide variety of colorful fruits and vegetables.
All right.
So we've roasted our vegetables, a little olive oil, salt and pepper, 450 for 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna add some canned, no salt added cannellini or kidney beans. Super easy, and just toss them in with your warm veggies there.
And why are the beans important?
Well, they're high in fiber and they give us some good protein as well. And they're really convenient when you do the canned, and you can get the low sodium or no salt added. And then I've also already cooked our farro, so lots of components of this can be made in advance to make dinner come together quickly. So have you ever had farro before?
I have, yes.
Okay, so it's a whole grain. It's got this really nice chewy texture, nutty flavor. Super easy to cook if you've never done it in simmering water, similar to the way you cook rice, just 20 to 25 minutes.
All right, and like, we got some eggs there too, some extra protein there.
Yes, so according to the American Heart Association, healthy people can include an average of 7 eggs a week as part of a healthy diet.
7, okay.
And if you're concerned about your cholesterol, you'll be interested to know that research has found that cholesterol in the food you eat does not affect your body's cholesterol levels like we once thought. Eggs are widely recognized as part of a healthy diet every age and stage of life.
They got the omega-3s in them too?
Well,
depends
on the diet that's fed to the hens.
Okay.
So the ones that are fed a vegetarian diet with grains that are with the specific grains can increase the omega-3 content, but always lots of good nutrients in those eggs.
All right.
And so I've already cooked those. They're really convenient for keeping in the fridge all week. Then we've got our dressing. So I'm starting out with a 1/4 cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt, which is going to give us that creaminess without a lot of saturated fat. 2 tablespoons of low-fat buttermilk. Then we've got a 1/4 cup of chopped fresh chives and a 1/4 cup of chopped fresh parsley. 2 tablespoons of tarragon, which is kind of an underutilized herb, but I really like the fresh flavor it adds. Some fresh spinach. Then we've got 1 clove of fresh garlic and an 1/8 teaspoon of kosher salt. So I'm just gonna blend this up. Now again, a lot of the components of this recipe, they can be made in advance, which is great. You can do the eggs and the farro, even the dressing, store it in the fridge.
That's kind of like when I make smoothies. You know, you got to swish it around a little bit to make it all come together properly. Yeah.
So we may just pretend like this is nice and smooth, but you're just going to blend it in a little mini chopper or a mini blender until those herbs are nice and blended up and you get this smooth, pretty green color.
Okay.
And then you will be ready to.
So it's going to almost look like sort of like a tzatziki sauce, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, it's got a lot of the same fresh herbs, the garlic, big burst of flavor.
All right, we're going to plate this up. So it's this is more spinach here.
Yes.
And spinach is good because why?
Well, the spinach has lots of good nutrients for you. Folate, it's got fiber, and I just love pairing my salads and bowls with the eggs because eggs help you to better absorb the nutrients found in the vegetables, like the vitamin E and carotenoids.
Okay.
Then we're gonna add some of our pretty colorful veggies with the kidney beans, some of our whole grain farro. I just love all the colors in this dish, it's so pretty. Then I'm gonna top the bowl with 1 of our hard-boiled eggs.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so pretty and appetizing. And like I said, you can make most of these components in advance and then just assemble right before you're ready to enjoy. And then I'm going to blend this up a little better, and y'all can see it at the end of the show.
Yeah, so we've got to work on that a little bit more. We'll put it on there over the top there, and you'll see what the end looks like. But I would eat it. You could eat it almost just like that.
Yeah.
And you don't have to use that topping. Obviously, you might like some oil and vinegar, maybe.
Sure,
you know?
sure.
So.
And what I love about this, colorful, flavorful, and nutrient-rich, thanks to those superstar ingredients, the variety of vegetables, the whole grain farro, and the eggs.
All right, we'll post the recipe a little bit later, but right now we're going to take a break and be back, wrap things up in here. Stick around.